You think the ghost press is real? Is the ghost crushing your body? Wrong. That's not some supernatural force. It's when your brain switches between sleep. There was a technical malfunction. Have you ever had that experience? I suddenly woke up in the middle of the night, clear consciousness. The eyes can even open a slit slightly. You can see the ceiling. I could hear cars outside the window. But you can't roll over if you want to. I want to raise my hand. I want to scream like my mouth is sewn shut. I can't squeeze a sound out of my throat. What's even more terrifying is that there is something pressing on the chest. It takes your breath away. That moment, your brain starts working like crazy. You think you might not be alone in the room. Don't be afraid, you're not hitting you. You've hit sleep paralysis. Commonly known as ghost press. In 2015, a 23-year-old medical student in Egypt experiencing sleep paralysis for 3 consecutive nights. Every time he feels, there was an old woman in black, standing at the end of the bed, staring at him motionless. On the 3rd night, he even heard the old woman. Someone whispered a word in his ear. Your time has not yet come. The medical student is too scared to be alone during the day. Dare not turn off the lights at night. I considered taking a leave of absence until his neurology professor told him. That's not a ghost. It's his brain going through a kind of pre-waking switchover. The fold, he slowly came out. And I wrote a paper on it. Research. Neurological roots of the legend of ghost press bed in Egyptian culture. Source. It's not the hallucinations themselves that send a chill down your spine. Rather, many people regard this physiological phenomenon as a spiritual event to deal with. Ask for help. Drink floating water and burn paper money. Wearing the so-called amulet cost money. I have a hint in my heart, but the fundamental problem is not solved. Fear still falls on time at night. More serious, some people suffer from anxiety disorders caused by long-term sleep paralysis, phobia of falling asleep, and even depression. But in the same dormitory, a 19-year-old freshman boy gave a completely different reaction. The first time he ghost pressed the bed, also scared that cold sweat soaked the pillow. The next day, he did something. Go to the school library, flip through neuroscience textbooks. After he figured out the truth, not only not afraid anymore, also mastered a set. Actively interrupt the muscle awakening skills of the ghost press. 1 month later, roommate attacks in the middle of the night. Stiffness. Throat whining for help. He went over and nudged his roommate on the shoulder. Say, wake up, you are dreaming. Your brain is early. Roommate thaws instantly. The person later posted on social media. Share your own experiences. The comments section is full of messages that saved my life. The same phenomenon. 2 completely different endings. The difference is only in one thing. Do you have that one in your brain? Explain how that ghost press happened. It starts with your sleep regime. When people are dreaming, the brain activates a protective program. It's called fast-moving muscle suppression. At this stage, your skeletal muscles, in addition to your respiratory and extraocular muscles, is temporarily shut down by the brain. To put it bluntly, your body is safely locked. The evolutionary significance of this mechanism is straightforward. Prevent you from acting out the actions in your dreams. In your dream, you are playing a tiger. In reality, you can't punch your wife in the face. In your dream, you are running a marathon. In reality, you kick the quilt and roll out of bed. Neither. So the brain locks up your body. Let you dream in peace. The problem is the wake-up sync. Under normal circumstances, after the brain ends its rapid evolution period, will unlock the muscles first, let you regain consciousness. But sometimes, the order goes wrong. Awareness wakes up first. The muscle lock has not been lifted. This is the physiological nature of the ghost press. Your consciousness is online. Your body is still offline. Your distress signal. Brain received, but not the limbs. Your chest feels stuffy. It's not that something is pressing you. It's your respirator that hasn't been fully switched to awake mode. Breathing is shallow and slow. That boredom is a real physical feeling. It's not yin and gas. And those terrifying hallucinations, shadow, sound. Where does touch come from? Remnants of dreaming. The period of rapid evolution is itself a period of high incidence of dreams. When you were stripped from your dream, woke up, the material of the dream has not had time to turn off. The brain is on the verge of being half asleep. Will send dream fragments floating in, projected into the perception of reality. Generate that you see someone at the end of the bed, hear someone talking, or the illusion of feeling touched. It's not paranormal. There's areas of the neocortex that aren't on and off in sync. Confusion of perception, and ghost presses are extremely common. Epidemiological investigation revealed that 8% to 50% of people, at least once in my life. College students and people with high mental stress, higher incidence. He stayed up late with chaos. Supine, sleeping position. Excessive anxiety is highly correlated. It's not that you have a special physique. It's not that your luck is bad today. You've exhausted yourself too much recently. Your brain's sleep rhythms are disrupted. The alarm system is misplaced. The most common red flags are these 3. Fall asleep after staying up late. Sleep on your back. Emotional stress before going to bed. All 3 conditions are satisfied simultaneously. The probability of occurrence skyrockets. The Egyptian medical student, sleep only 4 hours a day for the 3 days before the attack. The male roommate next door, review all night a week before the exam. They're not stuck with something. It's swayed by its own neurotransmitters. Please keep these 4 in mind. The first ghost press attack, don't fight. The harder you try to break free, the stronger the muscle tension. The more fear hormones are secreted. You're going to struggle in a vicious cycle where fear is harder to break free. The correct approach is pay attention first. Concentrate on the easiest place to move. It is recommended to choose wild muscles, fast left and right eye movement. Or choose your finger. Repeatedly try to bend your index finger. This little muscle group is the first to regain control. Once you wake it up, the other locks of the body will be unlocked. Second, if you can't move your eyeballs or fingers, switch to breath focus mode immediately. Take a deep breath on purpose. Respirator during most ghost press attacks. Still available, the heaving of a deep breath. Enough to play "Hey, I'm awake." Please dynamite the signal. Many people's bodies will naturally unlock in a few seconds. Third, don't lie down immediately after waking up and continue to sleep. Roll over and do it. Turn on the light and drink water. With a small gesture, pull your consciousness 100% back to wakefulness. Otherwise, the remaining sleep fragments will drag you back again. The fourth is to radically reduce seizures. Quit lying on your back and replace it with a side lie. Control the frequency of staying up late. Don't look back on the things that make you anxious before going to bed. Most simple sleep paralysis does not require medication. Adjusting sleep hygiene can significantly reduce seizures. So, finish reading this. Then turn. Send it to your friends who told you were crushed by ghosts last night. This is not psychic energy. Not the reason you need to go to the temple to burn incense. This is your brain during the sleep transition. And he dozed off. If one night you suddenly can't move, don't look around. Take a deep breath. Then tell yourself, "This is my brain. Forgot to give my muscle boot code." Just a few seconds. This is not something you need to fear for the rest of your life. This is the body manual you need to understand for a lifetime.